from the 9-8, man. I don't know. I don't know if this is a duck, but it's about some money. I don't know if it's a duck, but it's about some money. Bivol. Dmitry Bivol said, nah, I ain't gonna go with Ben Beterbiev. I'm going for that trilogy. Damn. If y'all don't know about the news by now, I'm gonna bring y'all up to date. All right, let me see. I'm gonna bring y'all up to date first. Let me get my stuff together. You know what I'm saying? I'm running a little late today and shit like that, but it's tight for the 9-8. Oh man, Dmitry Bivol, I don't know. I don't know to call this a duck or not. I don't know if I call this a duck because that trilogy, A Beterbiev, is really highly favored for other people. But I didn't want to. I don't know. It's about that money at this point. I can't call. He gave up the title belt. Dmitry Bivol pretty much gave up the title belt. David Benavidez is the WBC light heavyweight champion. David Benavidez is the WBC lightweight heavy champion, whatever, heavyweight champion. Oh man, I'm messing up this shit right now because I don't understand this shit right here. I don't get it. I don't understand, man. I don't understand, man. I needed that fight, man. I wanted that. Oh my gosh, you want to go back for the trilogy? I guess that's what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do. But I really wanted him to fight. I really wanted this guy before to fight Benavidez, but he said I'm giving up the title. You already know what it is. What up? What up? What up? What up, Cuzzo? What's up? You in the building? I'm about to jump on. I'm jumping on live right now. Going up, talking this boxing stuff real quick and everything. That's what I mean. Just relaxing, killing. Cuzzo in the building. Appreciate you, bro. I'm over here talking about this boxing episode. Pretty much a boxer. I don't know Dmitry Bivol. Pretty much, I don't know if you know him or not, but basically he gave up his title. He vacate his title to fight Arthur or something like that. I think it's Arthur Beterbiev, light heavyweight champion. He went to vacate his title as a WBC light heavyweight champion to fight Beterbiev. You already know. I appreciate you, cuz over. You already know I'm gonna talk my talk, bro. I feel like this is a duck, but I can't say it's a duck. I don't know. It's like it's not a duck because simple fact is I understand the money wise, and it's like he's at a high point of his career for Bivol. But I was like, damn, bro. I didn't want him to. I wanted him to fight Benavidez, gang. Hugh, what's up, bro? High. I wish I was high, bro. This is allergies. I wish I was high. I don't smoke or nothing like that, but I wish I was outside. This is fucking pure allergies and rubbing my eyes all day, my nigga. I swear to you, shit you not. The allergies this season is whooping my ass like a Jackie Chan movie. I am not really feeling this shit today. I'm never really feeling this shit. That my eyes is fucked up because it's really allergy season, nigga. I say that too. What, nigga? What? It's up. But I'm so disappointed that fucking damn, man. I want to be involved to fight Benavidez so fucking bad, bro. But he vacate the belt. It's just so he could get that Beterbiev trilogy. We're gonna get a part 3. It's about that money, about that paper. And Bivol is at a high point of his career right now, so he don't have to. He don't have to. He does what he want to do. He's about to be on his Canelo shit. Bivol's about to be on his Canelo shit. I still feel like in my heart I want to call it a duck, but I can't call it a duck. It's I'm telling you, cuz of the allergies whooping my ass, like, bro, it's like a fucking baddies fucking episode, my nigga. I'm like, what the hell? My eyes is all low, red and shit like that sometimes. That shit, it's not me being high, people. It's me, you know what I mean? Everybody that's in here, it's Tights from the 9-8. It's free 99 to subscribe. It don't cost no paper to fuck with me, my nigga. Hit the like button, you know what I mean? Hit the share button. We talking Bivol versus Benavidez. You don't know, you're not into boxing. These are light heavyweight champions. Basically, the one light heavyweight champion vacate the belt to fight the trilogy against Beterbiev. You have this, so if you understand Beterbiev versus Bivol, great fight, great talent, great work. But the simple fact is, though, they want a trilogy and they want it again. I wanted David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, to go against Bivol, but Bivol said I'm gonna vacate the title, and there would be no type of fight between what's his name? Benavidez. That's one of my favorite boxers. I don't know what about everybody else, but David Benavidez is one of them guys. I wonder who gonna fight now. Who he should fight? Who should he rumble now? Because I don't know. I don't know who else he's gonna fight. That's the crazy part. I don't know who else is gonna fight. I really wanted him to rumble on Benavidez and stuff like that because that would have been a good fight. But they said they're going to continue with the trilogy. Bivol has the right to do whatever he wants with himself at this point of his career. So let me break it down to y'all. Bivol vacated his belt, told the lawyers and told them that make a like an announcement to the person and said like, hey, we vacating the belt. It automatically goes to David Benavidez, and it's a duck, but it's not because it's like Bivol is really further in his career. I don't know how to feel. I'm a little bit upset because some fact is I wanted Benavidez to get that real name. I want him to go against Bivol. I want Bivol to go against Benavidez because I wanted to see like the challenge for Benavidez to go against a Bivol. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez is doing okay in the light heavyweight. No, he's doing his thing. I'm not gonna say he's doing okay. He's doing his thing. That's my guy still. It's just you could tell that at 168 he still had a lot more power at 168 and had more of the speed and the, you know what I mean, the talents. Now in like light heavyweight champion, he has to figure it out. He has to develop things that he didn't have to develop before. He fighting with two hands all the time. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I really felt like Benavidez would have had a challenge against Bivol. I don't know who he's going to go against now, but they are going with the trilogy of Beterbiev versus Bivol. And I'm just sitting there like, yo, what the fuck, yo? And my other news, Shakur is basically ordered by WBC to fight William Zabita. I think his name is Zabita. He got ordered. So everybody's talking about this Lamont Roach and all stuff like that. That shit's not gonna happen. He has to give up the title or he has to fight William Sampita. So Sampita is gonna have to jump in that fight. Shakur gonna do his thing. But I think Shakur need to watch out a little bit. That's my fair warning right there. Shakur needs to find out. He gonna fuck around and find out if he don't be on point. If y'all not understanding what I'm talking about, William Sampita is not. I ain't gonna say like the greatest, but he ain't no pushover. Like I'm not gonna sit here. Boy could box. That's just is what it is. My boy could box. He can rumble. He gonna throw them bitches. And like I said, it's $3.99 to subscribe. You know what I mean? It's $3.99 to like. $3.99 to hit the button. It's not nothing. Don't cost no money. That's it. Y'all want to be on some bullshit? That's on you. But I'm just playing. I really want to give this shout out to everybody that's supporting me. That's always showing love. My cousins, everybody that show me love and supporting me all the time, always. So I fuck with y'all. But Shakur got versus Peter. I got Shakur by unanimous decision. Some people feel like he gonna stop him and all this other shit like that. Shakur's hands really bad. He really need to get that situation together, bro. That situation need to be settled because simple fact is his hands been hurting him. Like the last fight, if you watch that fight again, against the Josh Padley, yo, that shit was like he just was hurting like like this shit was all the punches he was throwing. That shit wasn't working. I could just tell that shit wasn't really working. That shit wasn't for him, man. And my thing is like we got in 2025, we got to work on everything that ain't working for us and shit like that. We gotta work on everything that ain't gonna be working for us. For real. Oh, man. Now, y'all really wanted a Bivol versus Beterbiev? Did y'all really want a Bivol versus Beterbiev? Be real, be honest. I'm just gonna be real and just be real. Fuck out of here. Like, it's not, like, I was cool with him fighting Benavidez and moving further. That would have been more of an enticing fight, but I guess that the trilogy is more like for other people. My personal opinion, I wanted the Benavidez, but I guess Benavidez, I don't know what it is. Benavidez is a draw. I don't understand. Like he draws the crowd in. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why Bivol did that. I want to hear an interview why. It just has to be money wise. Turkey must have came with that check. Turkey Al Sheik must have came with that check. Say, hey, yo, Benavidez, like, I know it's cool, though, but Bivol need to come over here. I'm going to talk to Bivol. Yeah. Bivol, I got this check for you, nigga. I got that manyan. You know what I'm saying? And I got that manyan. That's what he kept. I got to tell you, he came in that motherfucking office and said, Bivol, I got that manyan. Here's the contract. How much that money is? Yeah, I'm gonna vacate the title. I don't want to really. Okay, cool. Benavidez is a good challenger and everything, cool and all that. But this is the money. And Bivol is at that at that point of his career, so you gotta respect it. But I just was like, yo, I just would love to see that fucking challenge. Now who the fuck Benavidez is gonna fight? I need my supporters and I need my no boxing, no life. Where's the other people, man? He said no life, no boxing, no boxing, no life. My guy was in here. What happened to people? They be disappearing on me. I got subscribers that usually come up in here talking. They talk, and I usually be like, all right, let's talk to something. You know what I mean? Let's get in the chat. Let's talk about it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I need to understand something real quick. What's going on here? Williamson Peter. I keep messing his name up, but the guy that versus Shakur Stevenson. He going I think he got Shakur gotta watch out, bro. Because Shakur's hands ain't the greatest, and I think that we're gonna keep on getting the Shakur, which is like a Money Mayweather, where he's gonna be moving around the ring. He's not gonna be touched. He ain't nobody fucking with his defense. Everybody knows he laser sharp. He watching you and stuff like that. I don't know about like a Floyd like razor sharp, because Floyd was like making slip ups at the end of his career, but he still win and do his thing. But I think that Shakur just got into that Floyd Money Mayweather mode too early, where it's like you're not really of a cloth of like the dog and the fighting. But you're around a bunch of those, but it's like you're that guy pretty much that's very defensive and got a very good skill of boxing. Everybody always asks about Tank Shakur on cuz I be like, yo, it's either gonna happen or it ain't gonna happen. I believe it ain't gonna happen no time soon. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We gotta see what about this Roach fight. He got to fight Lamont Roach again, cause everybody said he lost that fight, which I felt like he lost. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I feel like when Lamont lost to not Lamont, Tank lost to Lamont. So he coming back. He worried about that fight. I know he ain't thinking about no Roach. Damn, my eyes fucked up on the left side. God damn, this allergies is whooping my ass, bro. This shit ain't. This shit is like, who told God to make allergies? Who told God to give this nigga life that made allergies? That's what I want to know. Because I'm going to slap shit out you. Because there had to be some chemical, scientific shit went down or something in the air that God said, fuck it, I'm going to make you niggas have allergies. Like, nigga, what? I had to look at something real quick. Like, nigga, what? You going to make me have allergies, motherfucker? Like, what the fuck is this? My eyes is scratching, itching, and I ain't got no motherfucking... Sometimes I get sick, I'm weak and shit like that. Like, that shit corny, my nigga. What the fuck is going on here? Who told God to do that? Mm-hmm. Everybody in the building, what's up? Gang, 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 gang. Who you got if they did? I don't know anymore, man. Tank didn't look well against that Lamont, man. He just didn't look well with Lamont. I feel like that man. I gotta see part 2 of this fight, Tank versus Roach again. I gotta see Tank versus Roach again. Who said hi, Cuzzo? You just said hi. Who said the hi? Like I don't even know who said hi. You just said hi, and we had a waving emoji. Yeah, but I gotta see Tank versus Roach again, because I got Tank originally for the winner of that fight, Tank versus Shakur. You hit that joint by accident. All right, it's cool though. I feel like personally though, like I had Tank winning, but Tank didn't look good against Roach, and that's what made me look at it different. It sort of exposed Tank in a sense, but the thing about it is it didn't at the same time. So break it down. It's like Tank was talking about retiring. He wasn't giving all his bully, and he couldn't get off of anything. Pause. Hey yo. Hey yo. Anyway, I ain't with the homoerotics. What I was saying was like Tank couldn't find nothing to like really make him mad to want to destroy Roach. So I feel like that is a mind game for Tank right now. So I had Tank versus Shakur. I had Tank, but I gotta see Tank versus Roach part 2 again. I had to, because Roach dealt with a Tank, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that wasn't in the right state of mind and wasn't in his head, wasn't keeping up with the rounds, wasn't laser sharp and focused, was looking for only one punch. Where did we know that pretty much just Tank to always look for one punch? Like he always try to find a different way to get in there and get the knockout punch, but not just trying to hunt and hawk down one particular punch. Like that was a weird part of the fight. If you go back to that fight, you could tell Tank was looking for a particular punch at a certain moment. And I guess he was taught like it was like basically I guess that's Roach's like vulnerable spot. But to be honest with you, like Tank, he was doing too much head hunting and worried about like y'all trying to get one punch off on Roach, And I never saw Tank like that. And that's what I'm saying. Tank was definitely not in his head. Even like Roach could say that. Roach won in my eyes, but at the end of the day, Tank was not in his head at all. Harmony, what's up? You in the building? Oh my, Harmony Johnson in the building. What's good? Everybody's in the building. I'm happy and excited. No, the subscribers is in here. But like I said, gotta get that shit out. Just fucking shit in my eye. But yeah, Tank. I had Tank. Now I gotta watch Tank versus Roach Part 2 because Tank didn't look good against Roach, and I just think he wasn't in the right state of mind. And I want to see the Part 2 because I feel like he's gonna go 10 times harder, and he's gonna be in the right state of mind. If he still can't beat Roach, then damn. All right, Harmony, you just chilling. I'm just chilling. We just vibing. That's all we is. I want to throw on some music, but I keep getting copyrighted, so I'm trying to. Hopefully, they don't hit me for this Ye album. They might hit me with this copyright for the Ye album. I'm gonna be tight, bro. Cause who is Ye under? I thought Ye was independent, and they hit me with a copyright for fucking the Ye Bully album, which is not on no streaming platforms. I don't know if Ye is signed anywhere, but I'm gonna be tight if they hit me with a fucking copyright. That's what I'm about to play right now. They better not hit me with no copyright. Better not hit me with no copyright. They better not hit me with no copyright, dog. I can't go out like that. I can't go out like that. Hey, I can't go out like that. I can't go out like that. I need my gang, my boxing gang in here, bro. Melody, what's good? Everybody, all subscribers is tuning in right now. We was talking boxing, Bivol. Light heavyweight champions, you know what I'm saying? Beterbiev and Bivol is not happening. I want to call it a duck, but he's at a high point of his career. Checking out Cuz, about to clock out. Keep doing your thing. Shout out to my cousin Randy in the building. You already know, much love. Appreciate you, Cuz, for showing love and support. You already know what time it is, man. I'm trying to play this Ye album, Bully. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted, because I'm tired of getting copyrighted. Because I feel like they don't, when you get the fucking copyrights, I feel like they don't push your shit enough. And I'm not with that. But I'm disappointed in Bivol. I wanted Bivol to fight Benavidez. You don't have to solidify it as a duck, but to me, a little bit it is. But it's for the right reasons. It's for that paper. It's that manyan. Turkey Al Sheik said, I got that manyan for you, bro. That's all that is. Turkey Al Sheik said, I got that manyan for you. He came to the table with some money. Said, hey, yo, Benavidez is cool, but if you come back for the trilogy for Beterbiev, let's run it. Let's run it. And I feel like Beterbiev is gonna try to run that shit. I think the biggest thing is with trilogies nowadays, it's gonna be a lot of those in 2025, 2026, because it's a big money play, and that's all these boxers want. When it's dark, you don't know where you going. Need a light bear to lead you home. Light 'em up, beam me up. The only goat, the jeans swing. They switching sides, I seen it coming. The plot twist, a convenient one. Look, I got Shakur for the rest of some Peter. I got Shakur. I'll just say William, because I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name right, but Shakur versus William. I got Shakur all day, every day, because simple fact is Shakur one of them guys. He vicious. He already knows where he got land his shots, but he gotta watch out. You gotta be careful. Don't sleep on Shakur. Don't sleep on William either, though. This is not light work. It's not cakewalk. Because I was okay with Shakur's performance against Padley, but Padley walked out with a clean face. My man's got work on his hands, and also like the defense of Shakur. It's just I don't see him getting flushed or fucked up by somebody no time soon. But it's just like I feel like you gotta be careful. Because when someone that can crack, you're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna be on your lean, boy. You're gonna hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Shakur got a chin or not. That's the one thing I never asked about. I never thought about. I need my boxing people in here in the building. Because I want to know if they think Shakur got a jaw. Do you think Shakur Stevenson got a jaw, and can he really rumble someone that can crack? That's my thing, because I feel like Every time he has to go against a person that could remind you of a Tank or remind you of a hitter or someone that could crack, it's like one of his iffy fights. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to fight Roach, but it's like it's a little too early. It's a little too early. We gotta see this second match. This Tank versus Roach. I want to see Tank at 100 mentally. You can tell mentally he wasn't at 100. And personally, that nigga really, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think he give a fuck about boxing no more. I don't think Tank got no type of love for boxing anymore. He don't care about nothing but himself and his family, which he should at this time, because it's like they shitting on him in the media a little bit. They making it like this, like Roach is the greatest, and it's like, yo, Roach did his thing because we never saw Tank get handled like that. But at the same time, Tank didn't have that edge to fight this nigga. This is really a homie looking out for a homie. Like Tank was like subconsciously, I kept on saying this, like he didn't mind losing to Roach. Y'all like, oh, he tripping. I'm not tripping. He basically, he had no problem losing to Roach subconsciously. I could tell. And my thing with Tank is, you gotta get that shit together. You need to tighten up. You need to focus on the game. You need to get the dog back in you. Remember when they didn't think you was shit? Remember you was broke, fucked up, and you ain't have nothing? You need to get back into that bag. You need to get back into that bag where it's like I could get aggressive, I could get focused in. Ain't nobody beat me, ain't nobody stopping me. You got me fucked up. You gotta find that thing. There's too much of his homie. I think that's what got in the way last time. He couldn't talk shit on a press conference, like because his mom was there, like in like it's psychological games that's being played with. And I feel like Tank being religious again, Tank being religious now, like really in his Muslim faith, has something to do with it a little bit too. I'm gonna be real with you. I think his focus on his daughter and want to be a better person comes from the religion, faith, and like, which is amazing, which is good. But he has to channel that inner dog. Just because you got a family and you got a Muslim faith, don't mean that you're not a dog anymore. You don't got that bite. You know what I'm saying? It just means that you gotta refocus in and find the fire. He just gotta find what gets him off. A lot of those people that he go against, he really don't like those individuals. Or he got a vendetta against them. This fight, he didn't like. The last fight wasn't. I don't know, man. I got Tank winning again, but Tank might not win, dog. They don't come in 4%, 100%, like mentally and shit like in this fight. Tank ain't gonna win, bro. He gonna lose straight, flat out. Like there ain't gonna be no ifs, ands, buts, and maybes. Like my man's need to come back like with vengeance, because that nigga Roach knows you're gonna come back with some shit and he's gonna be ready. I could tell. But the thing about it is, when I look at it like this, Tank's 100% could beat Roach's 100%. Unless Tank really wants to leave the sport of boxing. Unless Tank wants to really leave boxing and stuff like that, then he might as well just not fight this guy no more and get called whatever. But nigga, don't go in there and show me no bullshit. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Tank look, you know what I mean? Hitchens going against Kambosos. Kambosos versus Hitchens is a little, I think it's a mature fight for Hitchens. I'm sort of excited for Hitchens. So, if y'all don't know, Hitchens versus George Kambosos, right? It's up next. I think it's June 14th, if I'm not mistaken. I think personally, I got Hitchens. I really like this fight. It's a mature fight for him. I'm happy to see him. I think after this fight, you gotta go up a little bit better, and I think he's ready to fight amongst the elite. I think he got Shakur's respect a little bit. I think that, not a little bit, I think he got Shakur's respect. He got a lot of people's respect in this game. Now, my thing is about boxing nowadays, it's like, everybody's scared about that. Oh, maybe take the L, cool. It is what it is. How I look at life is like, you take L's to learn a lesson. It's not an L for a loss, bro. You gotta, come back, double up. But I just feel like, personally, when it comes to these newbies, they need to fight the best of the best. And I ain't saying Hitchens ain't one of them, but he's one of them. But he needs to fight more of the best of the best. Hitchens need to definitely fight more of them guys, bro. I need to see more of Hitchens versus who's in his weight division, 140. Maybe Tiafimo. I think Tiafimo is going up though. Ain't Tiafimo going 147? No. Tiafimo's still at 140, I think, but I think he might go up 147. I need I need to watch a motherfucking Tiafimo versus Haney or Ryan Garcia. That's the next fight. I gotta see it. After this whole Cinco de Mayo weekend and all that stuff like that, I can't. Canelo fighting, these niggas is fighting. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. Boxing is looking good, bro. It's looking good. We got boots this weekend. Oh, where's my other phone, bro? That's what I gotta be more prepared. I'm sorry, guys, because I would have so much more to talk about if I really had my phone in front of my face and I could get you to read the article. Shit, like let me do my Googles on my computers. Y'all stay in tune. I'm right here. I'm gonna still keep talking to y'all real quick. I'm gonna go do my due diligence and stuff like that. I got Boots, of course, but Boots had a terrible performance last year. Maybe he did like two fights last year, and it was terrible. Like Boots and got Jerron Ennis got to get his shit together, bro. You from PA, bro? You gotta represent us really very properly, my nigga. You over here tripping, bro. This weekend, Boots better put in that pain and show niggas who the fuck he is and show up and show out. That's what I'm gonna say. That's all I gotta say. Forget all that. Shoot. I need Boots to get his shit together. Is this the dude he fighting? Yeah, this the dude he fighting. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Stenosius or some shit like that? I don't know. Y'all, yeah, these tough ass names y'all got in this motherfucker. He always versus somebody. I don't want to see the images, bitch. Oh man. I think they're fighting on the zone. Yeah, I think it's the zone card. If y'all really just tuning in right now, it's free 99 to subscribe. The Titans for the 9-8. We going up. Yo, pay attention to my appreciation videos. It's coming out real soon. Y'all gotta pay attention. Stay tuned. My appreciation video is coming out real soon. If you ain't watched my last lives, you don't know what my appreciation video is gonna be about then. Because I already told you what my appreciation video is gonna be to who next. Alright? Stay in tune. Stay watching the channel, okay? My boxing fans, I need my boxing fans, bro. I'm gonna stay on live a little bit longer. What the heck? I need my boxing fans in the building, bro. Because simple fact is, that's when we get to talking and chatting, bro. This is why I need people to really understand. When my boxing fans isn't here, then we can really talk. I want that. I want that conversation. All right. I'm messing up this guy's name. What in the world, bro? My computer does what it wants. My computer does what it wants. And I'm sick of it, bro. Terrible, bro. Shit's on freeze mode and all this dickhead shit. I'm tired of this shit, man. Yo, tired of this shit, man. Tired of it. No, I'm playing with you, bro. Alright, let me read this article. I'll tell you about the Boots in this fight. Alright. Come on, computer. You doing what you want to do. Alright. Boots Ennis, 33. No, he's not 33. Oh, no, I'm tripping. Nigga got dyslexia. No, I'm playing with you. I ain't got my glasses on. He's 27. So 27-year-old Ennis, Boots Ennis, is 33-0 with one draw and 29 by knockout. Which is like they said it was like 88%. 88%. 88% of Boots fights ends up in knockout. Come on, Boots, we gotta come back. So he will be versing this one dude this weekend. What's his name? Stenosis or some shit like that. God dang, Forbes. Yeah, Forbes does what they want to do too. So I think personally, I'm gonna call it. This guy looks a little bit tough, but I think my guy Boots, if he's focused, he got the laser vision that I need Boots to really work on and he be focusing on. He's gonna beat this guy. I got 8 rounds. The 8th round. Yeah, I got eighth round. I got the eighth round versus Boots. I got Boots eighth round by stoppage. So that's my prediction. Eighth or ninth round, Boots Ennis versus I'm sorry if I messing this nigga name up, but Stenosius this weekend. I think it's on the zone. I got Boots eighth round. I got Boots eighth round. Let's get into the article of better Bivol and Benavidez and like Bivol giving up his title. Let me read that out to y'all. I'm gonna be out of the camera for a second. Don't mind my tab. This is my workout tab, people. It's my workout tab. That's where I get to work in. I got Mag at the pull up bar. Got the push ups. You know what I mean? The push up boards and shit like that. I got the bands, the elastic bands. You know what I'm saying? Running up my pull ups. I need to get my pull up game straight. You heard? You know, trying to get tight. You know what I mean? For you know what I mean, just in case a nigga try to run down on your boy and stuff like that. I need to get boxing myself, bro. I need to get a little good workout. My man's is, just had a kid. Shout out to my new Cam. Congratulations on his child. My man just had a kid. So I'm waiting on him to come back to the towns. He out and about right now, you know what I'm saying, supporting his children. As a real man should. This shit is crazy out of pocket. This don't do what it wanted to do. Let me get back into the camera. Let's go. Let's go. It's Tights for the 9-8. Y'all already know what time it is. It's up and down today. I'm going to try to stay on as much as I can because I know that some of my people are going to eventually want to come in. So, let me see. Dimitri Bivol. Let's talk about it. Come on. Because they probably getting restless over here. All right, let's talk about it. Let's get it. Let's read the article of CBS Sports. I'm gonna read it on my screen or some shit like that. Y'all just tuning in, you know what I mean? I'm talking about the Bivol situation. I'm reading the article itself so I can get y'all tuned in. I'm talking about Dimitri Bivol vacates WBC light heavyweight title. Section and body promotes David Benavidez as the full champion. So basically, he's the light heavyweight champion by the WBC, and I don't know who's gonna fight next. So basically, Dimitri Bivol is no longer undisputed light heavyweight champion. On Monday, Bivol opted to vacate his WC belt, WBC belt, one day before a scheduled purse bid for a WBC order fight against, it was an interim title holder David Benavidez. Oh man, what's this nigga name, bro? I fuck up names like a motherfucker. WBC president, I don't know how to say his name, confirmed the news on X while also announcing Benavidez has been promoted to be world champion. I have just received a code and impersonal notification from Dimitri Bivol's lawyer, Patrick English, with arguments that are so ridiculous that I'd rather not discuss, informing the WBC that Dimitri Bivol has decided to relinquish his WBC light heavyweight championship. We wish Bivol success and hereby confirm David Benavidez as WBC World Light Heavyweight Champion. I don't think Benavidez wanted that. I don't think Benavidez wanted that. Bivol won that February rematch. We all know about that against Beterbiev and stuff like that. And that's what it's about. It's about having a trilogy. And I just don't know what. I don't know, bro. I want to really know about the real boxers and the real fans out there. Do y'all really wanted what you call it? Like, did y'all really wanted to that trilogy again? I really need to understand this. Like, did they really want a trilogy again? Y'all really want to see these niggas rumble again? Beterbiev versus Bivol? Because I'm over it. I'm over it. My man Bivol won no doubt about it. And it just like if okay, so just like I'm gonna bring it to this right. So basically, it's gonna be on Better Be versus Bivol. It seems like so. I'm gonna get Bivol again, win in the third fight, and then he could verse Benavidez to get that title back. It's just Turkey Ali Sheik offering that bread. He throwing him some bread. He throwing him some paper. He said, here we go," and that's it. All right, let's go. WBC. Let's go read the WBC article for Shakur now. Let's go. I wish my computer would stop acting like it just does what it want to do. It's free 99 to subscribe. I just wanted to say that to everybody, that's tuning in. But like I was saying, I feel like personally Shakur gonna win. He need to watch out. I ain't saying the dude is a elite against a Shakur, but Shakur been showing me like he's almost getting. I don't know who he think is gonna get that O. I mean that one. Who's gonna lose their O first? Who's gonna get that one? Remember the top guys was Shakur, Devin Haney, and Tank. Even Tiafimo. It's just like everybody, George Gambosis beat Tiafimo. Tank beat Ryan, which was one of those guys too they was mentioning. Devin Haney lost to Ryan. And the funny thing is, what's crazy? Keyshawn Davis said he was there when they had a fight. Keyshawn Davis said he was there at the amateur fights when it was Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, and he was saying like, "Yo, that's exactly what happened when Ryan used to win in the amateurs. It was not no like when Haney used to win, he outboxed Ryan Garcia, but when like in the amateurs when Ryan Garcia won against Devin Haney, it was like he whooped his ass just like how he did in the pro fight. So to Keyshawn is basically saying like at the end of the day, Ryan is just capable of beating Haney. Period. Point blank. That's what he's saying. That's what he basically saying. Like nigga, he been whooping your ass since the amateurs, low key. That's what Keyshawn Davis said. That's what he said. I forgot what podcast is that. God damn it! Oh, I don't know what podcast is that, but I know that Keyshawn Davis went on a podcast and said, "Hey, like I used to watch Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. Devin Haney, when he lost, he got his ass whooped. He got beat up. Beat, bop, boom, bop, bam. You know what I'm saying? And then, when Ryan lost, it was just boxing. It was all skill. So that's what the main focus for Devin Haney is to outbox Ryan Garcia. If he doesn't outbox Ryan Garcia, then he's in trouble. He's going to have the same situation again because what from Keyshawn Davis says is that, like, pretty much Ryan Garcia is very capable of, he knows Haney that he could definitely win and beat him. But we don't know if he's going to beat him like that because he's been very focused. And he's sticking to his gun saying that these niggas manipulated his tests and he ain't had no peds in him and all this other shit like that. I don't know about all that, bro. Because you was drinking, and I think you took something to try to shed the weight, and you still missed weight by 3 pounds. That's the funny part. He still missed weight by 3 pounds. So Ryan Garcia, I don't know if I trust you on that. Like you didn't take no peds and nothing like that. I feel like you was just drinking, going out every night. But that goes on Devin Haney's record again. Like you lost to a nigga that really was all here drinking and chilling with them hoes. That's crazy, bro. You lost to them niggas that was chilling with the hoes, nigga, drinking beer. Right? He was drinking beer when he was at the motherfucking weigh-in. It's everything about. See, Ryan Garcia did that perfectly. All the shit he was doing, the gimmicks and everything, he did that perfectly. Because simple fact is, it made Devin Haney look bad. He technically lost his O, but at the same time, he didn't. So now he has to get back in here and get it back in blood. Now we got to see with this fight. That's two. That's later down on the line. Excuse me. We got these people versus, I think Haney versus Ramirez, and Garcia versus Rolly. I think I got Ryan Garcia versus Rolly. I got what round do I have? What round do I have? What round do I have? Okay. I got Ryan Garcia round. I'm gonna be honest. Round 7, bro. I don't see Rolly getting that far against Ryan. Rolly's been trying his best to up his game, his level, but he don't look comfortable. His last fight Rolly had was like 6, 8 months ago or something like that, and it was like he was, like, you know what I mean, doing his stuff. He was playing his defense very well, but he was still uncomfortable. You could tell he's not comfortable with his defense. That nut ass shell that motherfucking what's that guy, Ryan Garcia guy? He comfortable in that bitch. He comfortable with that dumbass Ryan Garcia. That shit is a disqualification. That is a disqualification. This nigga Ryan Garcia is doing the fucking Philly shell or the Mayweather shell, and he turns his back. That nigga is comfortable with that shit. Rolly's not comfortable with his defensive fighting. Who you think out of? Oh, Ben versus Okay, I'm gonna go with Ben. I'm gonna go with Ben. I gotta go with Ben. I feel like for some reason I don't even know what to say because I feel like I'm just gonna go with Ben. I feel like that's what I feel, Jenny. I'm telling you, Jenny. What's a Jenny Blackthong? This is hilarious. Y'all saying y'all names is fucking hilarious. On gang, it is, man. Jenny, I agree with you. I agree with you. I just it is what it is. I got just the disrespect, man. It just Ben gotta do his thing, bro. I don't know about this dude, but he gotta do his thing, bro. So let me read an article real quick about who you got versus Jenny. You still in the building? Who you got versus Shakur? Do you know who William Sempita is? Do you know who William Sempita is? I think Jenny left. I don't know if they know who Sempita is. I don't know Zempita or some shit like that. I hope I'm saying his name right. I hate messing up these names. I gotta get my chance to really sit my black self down and say, hey, all right, let's read the Shakur. Let's read my Mike Coppinger. Come on, let's go. My computer takes its time and want to do what it want to do. Let's get in the building. You know what I mean? It's free 99 to subscribe. It's real nigga Titus from the 98, bro. We all here talking boxing right now today. You know what I mean? We usually chilling, just vibing, but we talking boxing. I'm reading articles and stuff like that. So basically, in Ring Magazine, the WBC has officially ordered Shakur Stevenson to defend his lightweight world title against mandatory challenger William Zempita. The two sides have until May 6th to negotiate a deal before the bout heads to a purse bid. Who do you have, Shakur or Zempita? Everybody that's in the building. All right, Jenny said, can you tell me why my name is hilarious? Because that's what I was born with. My mom and dad call me this. They call you they call you Jenny Blackthong '09. Come on now. Don't even try to that was a troll. That was a troll. The Black Thong. Come on, bro. I'm reading this shit. I'm reading this shit. It says Black Thong '09. Jenny's not funny. I don't the Black Thong '09 is crazy. Was you born '09? Oh, you wait a second. Oh yeah, you a teen. You a teen. Hold on. Oh, you got black thong. I just thought about that shit. Like, what the hell? Okay, let me see. Let me just read a Read magazine. I thought Mike Carpenter was gonna break up the news down, but he just tagging folks. He just tagging folks. The WBC on Monday, or day, no, or day. What the fuck is or day? Excuse me. I get excited when I get on these lives and I be talking all this dumb shit, stuttering, doing all this craziness. I'm gonna get better. The WBC on Monday ordered a mandatory lightweight title fight between its champion Shakur Stevenson and number one contender William Sempita. Sources told the ring the sides have 30 days to negotiate, and if no deal is struck by May 6th, the fight will be scheduled for a purse bid. The development comes after Stevenson revealed Saturday on social media that he rejected his Turkey Al Sheikh's offer to fight Zempeda this summer. That's okay. Turkey promised me a number, and now he going way back on that number. He promised me sending his Towel boys to run me the info. Mr. De La Hoya, now let's negotiate. Stevenson wrote, I'm still champion and aren't pulling out of anything if we can't reach a deal that purses it is. I hate when these niggas type. Okay, but basically, I didn't know that. So basically, Turkey promised a number for Stevenson, right? Turkey, come. Oh shit! Now you can't do that. You can't be fake promising niggas now. Come on, Turkey Al Sheik. Come on now. Hold on. You can't be fake promising niggas. You cannot. Oh, your last name is Thong in real life? My bad. I apologize, Jenny. I apologize. Black Thong, Thong. I'm thinking the underwear. Like, oh, I'm going to hell. Fuck it. Oh shit! Oh man, that's your name in real life. I apologize. That's always gonna be funny. I know that they get on your ass about that in class. Um, shit. I don't know. Should we watch the game? I'm thinking. Hold on. I ain't get a chance to watch that. I've been so busy. I'm just catching up with the boxing news now. I haven't been. If you paid attention to all my lives, I've been chilling and vibing. I haven't been really getting into boxing and doing the things because a lot of this shit is one. I'm not. The news hasn't been traveling me so much because I'm not on Twitter. I'm not been on my shit lately, so I haven't saw. I saw that shit. He said, "Don't go to class. I am 43." Why? What's up? Wait. How? Why you got? Oh, fuck it. I don't care. Shout out to the gang. I'm just happy you in the building, bro. I'm not gonna ask no federal questions. None. But hold on. I wanted to talk. I didn't know Turkey Al Sheik promised Shakur a number. He said he promised me and sending his towel boys to run me the info. Mr. De La Hoya, now let's negotiate. Stevenson wrote, I'm still champion and aren't pulling out of anything if we can't reach a deal. Then persons it is. The WBC was still determining the purse split, sources said, as this went publication. Stevenson's side requested 70-30 in favor of the champion, while Golden Boy Promotions asked the WBC for a more favorable 55-45. They don't think Shakur is enough. I'm not. That's what that is. If they're doing the splits like this, right? 55-45. They don't think Shakur is enough. Obviously, to giving him only 10% more or some shit like that. That's just like at the end of the day. That's just you don't think he's more enough. And it could be agreeable. It could be negotiated. It actually makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That Shakur want more money. He's the champion, but they're thinking about tickets. They're thinking about bringing butts to seats. Shakur did very well in his fight, but is it going to bring more butts to the seats? Is it going to stop people talking like he's not boring? Like the other guy, Josh Padley, looked good against him. Josh Padley got a career in boxing because of the Shakur fight. Even though he lost, he gave Shakur a little bit of work. So it made him look good, and now it's up in his rank. And I think people need to understand that Shakur does bad with these no names, man. It's not like he does terrible. It's like he just doesn't perform like hey, he's supposed to perform. And these no names get up there while he's sort of struggling because they don't believe in his worth. You could tell. Shakur won 70-30, while Golden Boy De La Hoya wants 55-45. Stevenson, after rejecting Al Sheikh's final offer, stands to earn 70% less if he proceeds with the purse bid process, depending on what split the WBC determines, sources said. I ain't gonna lie with you. Yo, bro, you need to start performing, bro. Like 135, you just came in there and just was doing your thing for the little bit, Shakur, but you just I don't know, gang. I don't know what you've been on, but the simple fact is that you need to focus in more about like you showing who you is, bro, and not giving these people so much of a easy chance of rising their name up while your name is still shaky, bro. Because they're saying you still getting, you, like, that's crazy. So what I'm reading from here, right? It says Stevenson, after rejecting Alice Sheik's final offer, stands to earn 70% less if he receives with the purse. Nigga. Like, what? So basically, Shakur was looking forward to what he promised, right? But what the deal Turkey Ali Sheik came with is way more than he's gonna get in the purse bid. I read your last message. It says I'm 43. Oh, you said the press conference. I think I answered that already. You said something about the press conference. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I said I'm just picking back up on boxing because some of the fact is I've been off it lately. I've been doing a lot of stuff and stuff like that, like take care of my grandmother and stuff like that, making sure she good and straight. So Jenny, I answered that, but I didn't get a chance to I didn't get a chance to I guess I repeat myself again because I don't think I might have went through that fast or some shit like that. Stevenson, of course, can always opt to relinquish the title of he's not satisfied with the outcome of the process. The 27-year-old who fights out of Houston is the reigning number one lightweight. Wait, I thought he fought out of Newark. He fights out of Houston? I thought Shakur Stevenson was from Newark. And he fights out of Newark, New Jersey. All right, so this is interesting. I gotta start reading these articles now. For now on, I mean, for here on out to really get into details because this shit is crazy. Oh, 09 is my favorite English football player. Oh, makes a lot of sense now. Okay, I got you, gang. I got you, gang. How you feel about Jenny? How you feel about like they pretty much live as my man was calling me, but they basically saying Shakur is not worth what he's worth. Because the purse bid, he's gonna get 70% whatever the second offer was from Turkey Al Sheikh. I'm like, damn, I feel bad for him because he's sort of in a bind right now. He put himself in a bind going up to 135. What's your favorite supermarket and your favorite English team? I'm not. I don't want to live near the fucking market. I'm into the one. I'm into more of the All right, one of my favorite market is Publix. But I don't live near no fucking Publix. Well, I'm in Pennsylvania, so uh, I would say I'm more into what the fuck? I'm having a brain fart. What's it called? Those those things that so like natural thing. What is it called? Oh, we used to go there every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Titus, what's going on? I'm having a brain fart right now. I don't know what's going on. And I don't got an English football team to be honest with you. What you think to women boxing than me? Well, women boxing is cool. It's just like I don't, it gets bad when people don't really want to fight each other. I think Clarissa Shields should have fought the if I'm saying her name right, the Alicia girl or whatever stuff like that, but they didn't end up fighting. Certain people didn't want to go up in weight. Some people didn't want to go down in weight. Clarissa Shields, I think she's more focused in her career. I think she's getting more better. She got herself a man now. I think she's more focused, and she's not the same. And I just think women boxing. I can't wait for that fucking part 3 for Amanda. Amanda, what's her name? What the fuck is it? Oh man, I'm having a bad brain fart today. I don't know what the hell was that. That shit was on the Mike Tyson card. I'm trying to think my best, but I forgot what that fight was. But I'm ready for that trilogy for that Taylor versus something. But how I look at a lot of this boxing nowadays, it's a lot about this, and it's a lot about not losing this. Turkey Al Sheik and Daniel White promised us that we're going to see certain fights. I think we need to see certain fights by now. Roach and Tank is looking good. The Turkey Al Sheik doing this thing with Haney and Ryan Garcia and stuff like that. Even with Tiafimo, that's gonna be a hell of a card. That shit that's coming May 2nd and May 3rd and all that stuff like that. Canelo and all them and Tiafimo and Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia all on the same card. I can't wait. Devin Haney been low key. He's still talking shit on Twitter, but he been low key. He hasn't been saying too much. I think Devin Haney is gonna be on some bullshit. Do you think Tank can take the knee? Do you think Tank take the knee, mate? Last fight. Listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be all the way 100 with you. Tank wasn't tanking that fight, and I'm not gonna say that's not the reason why he lost, even though it was a draw. He lost, my nigga. But I think personally that this is gonna bring the dog out. I think what I said earlier, he didn't have that thing, it's like that shit that drives him to like want to fight his opponent or fuck his opponent up. I think he found it. Yep, I think he found it. Everybody's saying that he lost in the way, in the fashion, in the way he lost, and I think Tank is gonna fall in love with boxing again. He gotta figure it out here mentally. It's not about here. I think he could squabble Roach. I think he could beat Roach, but he gotta be right up in here, the mental. And Roach knows that he coming back with vengeance, so it's gonna be a hell of a fight part two. But is he gonna take a knee? Fuck no. I think Tank is gonna actually Tank mentally is gonna be all the way there. I think that he finally found his thing. Earlier I said it, like he needs something to get off of so he could beat his opponent to a bloody pulp, if you want to say that. I don't know if you're gonna do that to Roach, but I know that for a fact that he definitely got his thing. He definitely got that anger. He definitely found the switch. Like when I was watching the Porter podcast, they just completely just said like, "Hey, like Roach, now Roach was a cherry pick and he found his match." I'm like, bro, Roach was his man's. He's showing love to his man's, whether they want to say it or not. It showed throughout the whole press conference and the whole entire run that Shakur wasn't even speaking down on Buddy. Don't be surprised if Shakur turns up the monster. This fight is going to be a real draw next time, or one of them going to lose. I got Tank. I got Tank. I got Tank. I'm always rocking with Tank. You saying some weird ass shit, VG. I don't want to read that. I don't want to read that. I don't know if you a girl or a nigga or not. I'm cool. Did you see when Frank called his Chris what the fuck? Nah. Called him a prick. Hold on, he called him a prick. Well, he sort of is. I'm not gonna sit here. Ain't that a nigga that fucking ain't his ass fucking? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I ain't going. He ain't lying. Fuck this shit. I ain't see that. Hold on. We got the foot. We got the footage. This is. Oh, this is Ben Solom. I don't know who the fuck Ben Solom is. Oh, it was Chris. Is this it?
Because every other promoter out here is a scumbag. That's why. You know, you've got Frank Warren behind me, been lying and cheating his way through boxing for the last couple decades. Wow. Sued me for a couple $100,000 a few years ago, so obviously I was never going to go with him.
Oh shit!
You know, the guy's a scumbag. Calais Sauerland. You know,
Oh, he talking shit.
Calais Sauerland had me locked up in a terrible contract for the last few years.
Oh, he
squeezing
talking
money
shit.
out of me at every opportunity. Scumbag. Eddie Hearn, Frank Smith. You know, They did everything they could to try and make this fight against Conor Benn still go ahead.
Scumbag.
Still go ahead.
Why do you fight Hamza Shiraz, scumbag?
After knowing that they, that he was on steroids.
Oh shit.
Scumbags, I would say the only promoter that I know for sure isn't a scumbag is His Excellency, Turki Al-Sheikh. This is a man who isn't trying to take money from fighters. He isn't trying to use lawyers and accountants to lock fighters up in slave contracts. He's a man of God. He's a man of religion. That's what's most important to the people of Saudi Arabia. He just wants to put the biggest fights on, the best events on, and pay fighters what they're worth. And as a fighter, it's a blessing to be a fighter at this moment of time, because this is the first time we've ever had a promoter like this in the history of boxing.
Whoa.
And Ben Shalom's a very cool guy too.
Welcome back, Chris. Harmony in the room, as expected.
Because every other promoter out here.
He said them niggas is scumbags. He called them out, and so I guess that's his truth, bro. I guess he y'all heard it here first. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He talked his shit. He let them niggas know, like, oh, y'all niggas scumbags. Y'all can eat a woody. Y'all can eat a woody. Suck a Dino. Wild Dinos if you want to. That's just, that's the other version of suck my, Yeah, he's saying y'all eat wild Dino, suck my Dino. You're a scam artist. You try to sue me and put me in a contract. Listen, he talking his talk. And look, Frank Warren's trying to sue him. They say he's suing him. Just like a, you know what, Titus? Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. It's gonna fuck up your YouTubing. Don't do it. Where's the brand? Okay, I want to see you, Friday. Ain't you said Frank was ranting too? He called Eddie Hearns a scumbag as well too. Crazy, it's crazy. Oh man, this is a crazy live, man. I didn't even know that they did that. Shout out to Jenny, man. Shout out to Jenny, you know what I mean? Shout out to you, bro. Like, it's like, this is official. Because I was like, I never seen this. I'm like, where? Yeah, I still got Conor Benn, though. I said what I said. I said what I said. I need my people's in the building. Where my boxers at? Where my niggas at? Yeah. Everybody been falling back from the king, and I did my thing. You heard? No, I'm messing with you. Oh man, I'm glad that he put me onto that, because I ain't see this. I ain't see that. He was talking his shit though. I gotta respect that. That's how you feel as a man. That's how you feel as a man. Because sometimes these niggas is shiesty. You thinking Bob Arum is good peoples? Nah, he been building fighters for years on top of years off of, hey, fight this person, fight that person, just to build them and make them look good. And then they go against real champions. Do they look good when they go against them? No. Bob Arum is very great for that. The top ranking on them, they very great for that. They'll build a fighter looking very well, and then they don't put them in real fights against real opponents. And even if the fighter wants it as much as the fighter wants to fight in a great fight and wants to rumble and put their hands in the work in, they ain't gonna be on that. Come on, bro. Like, they gonna try and tuck that bread and do much as they can to make sure they get that money in that paper, bro. It is what it is. Let me know what y'all think. It's, you know what I mean, about that time for me to get off this joint. It's Tights from the 9-8. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to everybody that's going to watch this afterwards, after I'm done with the live. I need y'all to run that up. Y'all get ready for my next appreciation video. It's coming out soon. Probably within a week or next week. Be prepared. I'm going to try to work on it as best as I can. You know, I love my artists, my rap artists and everything. You know, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all get your friends to subscribe. I'm going up. The channel's about to get better soon. I'm going to be joining Twitch soon. Y'all going to have to run it up with me. Just for the one time. All right, Titus from the 9-8, and I'm out.